sure that you are not being 100% honest when dating a man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need to sound a lot more interesting.
Stop getting the degrees. They don't mean...
Because I'm telling you, the guy is not being 100% honest with you about most things.
I turned 28 3 weeks ago, and I've been freaking out about that for the whole year, really. It's one thing to like end a relationship because something really bad is happening. Somebody cheated on you or they were doing you dirty, but it's a whole nother thing when there's like so much love there, but just your paths aren't aligned anymore.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into it.
Pretty sure I'm getting stood up right now. This guy said he was gonna be here at 6:30 and he was like, I have a busy schedule, so I'm gonna come at 6. And I was like, I'm not gonna be ready at 6 and I'm also a busy girl. Work around me, figure it the out, or don't see me. If you want to, you will. He was like, 6:30's fine. We hung up the phone. I gave him my address, heard nothing from him, so I said, let me know when you're 5 minutes away. He has not texted me at all. Some people may say wait an hour, but I will not wait an hour for anyone. I won't even wait an hour for myself. So why am I gonna give him the time of day when someone shows you who they truly are, believe it? And like, this is not a man of his word. He is not a timely man. I don't either of those things. Clearly not a communicator. Like, if he was truly running late or something, text me that, you know? But if you're not gonna text me, how am I supposed to know? I'm just gonna automatically assume you're not interested. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. A year ago, I would have made this all about me, let the victim complex run, say it's my fault, I'm too much, I'm not good enough, I did something. But it's truly not about that. It's just like, sometimes it's really not meant to work out with some people, and you'll find the right person, but I'm not gonna sit here making excuses for you, waiting for you to be a better guy. Because truly, if they want to, they will. And he does not want to. And that's totally fine. I'm not interested. Sorry, I have standards.
Now, am I losing my mind? Didn't the lady say she's been waiting for like a half hour? And then she said, oh, I'm busy at that time. Figure it out. Come later. Now, what if this guy really has something important to do, right? Like, I'm not trying to replace one thing with the other, but think about it. He probably has a more important job than she does. He said it's time. Oh no, you better figure it out. What do you mean? Now, I wish it was something or some way this guy was on TikTok, had her TikTok account, and found this out. Man, if I knew the guy, I would tell him right now. How dare you? Now, if this guy doesn't call her, I'm definitely on his side, right? More power to you, because really, we would be saving you from her because everybody already sees she's downtrodden and just not the right one to be with, right? What's wrong with you? Let's hop on to the next video. I'm gonna play this video. Now this video is going to be the reason why there's another one after that. It kind of goes hand in hand. But let me get right into this.
From somebody that has 5 degrees and has been searching for almost a year and still hasn't gotten a job. Take this advice. Stop getting the degrees. They don't mean... If your profession doesn't require you to have a degree, don't go get one. Literally, they don't mean nothing. They want you to have experience. They don't care about these degrees. Matter of fact, go get you a trade. If you're going to go to school, get you a hard skill, a trade. Learn how to work on cars, hair, plumbing, electricity. Get you a hard skill, bro. Get you a hard skill that ain't never gonna go outside. That AI ain't never gonna take. Learn how to do jiu-jitsu, something. Get you a hard skill. Cabinet making, something.
Now, I don't really know what you mean by that cabinet making. The others made sense somewhat. Now, I gotta tell you this. I actually was extremely lucky, right? I say this, if you're a guy that's going to school and you know exactly what you want to do when you go to school, it works out for you. Me, I was that kind of guy. I got out of school, I said, I don't want to go to college. Lucky me, right? I didn't want to waste my money on college. So voila, I didn't go. Best thing I ever could have done. I went right into the sales profession. Immediately, not immediately, but immediately, I went into the sales profession. Best thing I ever could have done, right? I've been a salesman since 18 years old. Now, I got out of high school, went straight into the sales profession. In 5 years, I had me a sales job at the cable company. People I seen that went to school, there were people that worked there with me. I'm sitting in there, I'm at a higher position, higher ranking. I'm looking at these people like, wow, they're working with me now. I'm so happy I did that. I was able to get a job and make, somewhere around 50,000. And this was back when I was like 23. So yeah, I lucked out. And people were getting out, got the same job as me, came up with their degrees, working at the same place. Now I say that to say this lady is right. I say get a profession. Say if you're a person that's getting out saying, you know what, I'm out of high school and I want to get into something that's gonna make money right away. I remember when I was getting out, back then they had help. You could be a nurse. You can go take courses for many other things. Now they've kind of dialed that back somewhat, but still I would get something like that and go right into it and make your money hand over fist instead of having a life full of credit. Why would you do that? But anyway, let me hop on to the next one.
Make sure that you are not being 100% honest when dating a man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So what I've learned from the sprinkle, sprinkle lady is that you can't tell a guy everything about you when you first meet him. It's not smart. Let's say you go to work, you go home, and you watch Netflix all day. Do not tell him that's your actual routine. You need to sound a lot more interesting. Guys like to date girls that sound interesting. Don't tell him that you really do nothing on the weekends. He can't know that. Let him get with you, and then, you can be a little bit more honest.
We're making progress.
Let him get with you off of the lie that you created.
But don't start being dishonest. Don't do that. It's never in your best interest as a girl or a woman to be 100% transparent, because I'm telling you, the guy is not being 100% honest with you about most things. Remember, this guy does not know you. You can make up anything about your character, who you are. I remember one time I met up with this guy quite a few times, and I thought, oh, let me try this. So I created this character, and he was obsessed.
Man, this is wild. You know what girls don't see? But guys see it though. It's too late in the game for that. Now, a guy, usually, that's how I was, expects the worst. I say as a guy, you have to expect the worst, right? Now, think about it. You're talking to a girl, she doesn't tell you she's hands off, does nothing. She tells you she's living this glorious life. But then that's not the case. It's not the fact that she's doing nothing. See, what she's not saying and what she's not telling you, and I'm not saying that's what she's doing, is she's out riding the carousel with this one, that one, and that one. And that's how most guys are thinking. And she needs to prove otherwise. Sorry to say, did I get traumatized when I was younger? No. These are things that happen, okay? So as a man, you have to figure she's living her best life no matter what. And then you stay on guard. So with that being said, I say to all the men out there who are around women like this, be careful. Because these ladies are listening to sprinkle, sprinkle, and twinkle, twinkle, and dink, and I gotta take a dinkle, dinkle.
That's usually my line.
And all that's gonna do is leave you with your hand on your head and no money in your pocket. And guys ain't trying to go through that. But anyway, let me hop on to the next one. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna get into this video here. Now this video is going to lead into the next video. So let me explain it.
2 months from today, whatever date it is that you're watching this video, you will be in a better situation.
Right now, it says this is your sign to start this audio today. In 2 months, we'll be in 2024, and you will already see changes in your life. Now, this first video is September 4th, 2023. It says, claiming this for me and all my girlies trying to level up their lives. So she's one of those girls that believe in affirmations, positive affirmations. Nothing wrong with that, but the way she's doing it, right? Now, this next one says, we've got so much more we want to do, but I'm so proud of you for starting. This is November 4th, 2023. This next video I'm about to play right now is from December. Let's get right into that.
I'm 28 years old and I just moved back home to live with my family because nobody told me that when you're on your growth journey and you're trying to figure out what you want for your life, that you're gonna end up blowing up your whole life. Story time. I turned 28 3 weeks ago and I've been freaking out about that for the whole year really, because if I had asked younger me, I thought by 28 my life would be so together. I thought I would have been married by now. I thought I would have had kids by now. Like, I look at my mom, by the time that she was my age, she had an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. The ironic part is that it's not for lack of a partner. Like, I feel like a lot of times the people who don't have those things yet is because they haven't found that person yet to do those things. But I've been in a long-term relationship for the last 9 years, since I was 19 years old in college.
So she's been with a guy for the last 9 years. Let me play it.
And it hasn't been an easy journey. Like, we did break up twice during that, but we kept finding our way back to each other.
What did you expect?
But my thing is, being on this growth journey for the last couple of years, I've started questioning a lot of what do I actually want for myself outside of what society kind of conditioned me to want growing up. So I've been questioning marriages. I've been questioning having kids. Meanwhile, having an amazingly beautiful partner who wants all those things. And there's a part of me that wanted so badly to give all that to him because I know he's going to be an amazing husband. I know.
You see that right there? I know.
It's not my fault.
He's going to be an amazing husband. That's her husband right there. Let me let her finish. Watch what she says.
He's going to be an amazing father. But I look back to the dreams that I had when I graduated college and the things that I feel like I didn't go for because I was scared of failing, and instead I chose safety and security. Like, I remember at that time my biggest dream was to travel the world. Like, I wanted to be a digital nomad and build an online business so I could work from wherever and just travel. I've also always been a city girl at heart. Like, I lived in Philadelphia. I lived about 20 minutes out of the city, which was great and convenient, but I always wanted to live like in an apartment where I could just walk out and walk wherever I needed to go and just be in the middle of it. So I decided, like, just because I'm turning 28 doesn't mean my whole life is over. Like, it's not too late to go for those things and try for those things. So then I started having conversations with my boyfriend about how that's what I really wanted to make the next year about, is like going for those dreams and traveling and moving to the city. And after a lot of conversations, it just seems like that's not what he wanted. He just turned 30 this last year and he wants that stability and he wants to build for the future and he wants marriage and kids, and pretty much what I wanted was the exact opposite. Crazy. Like, I'm pushing that further down the line for the sake of going out and traveling. In the last couple weeks I've been
So this man wants the security, right? She had it with him. As you see, she's crying about it. She wants to give all that up and be a digital nomad and a passport, sis. That's what she just said. Forget what you're saying. I got a good man at home. Forget that good man at home. I'm going to leave and go be a passport, sis. Let me let her finish.
The most heartbreaking thing of realizing that in order for us both to get what we want, we might not be able to do that together. And it's one thing to like end a relationship because something really bad is happening. Somebody cheated on you or they were doing you dirty, but it's a whole nother thing when there's like so much love there, but just your paths aren't aligned anymore. Weeks of heartbreaking conversations led to me moving back home, and the life that I had built with him for the last 9 years is done, and now I have to learn to build a new one for myself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Hold up, man. You gotta hit him with Kevin Samuels one time. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. I mean, I don't know what to say. This right here has me stuck in my thoughts. I can't even think right now. It's like, you have it all right there. And you want to give all that. You're 28 years old, number one. Right? In 7 years, you're hitting that age where you're in danger. You want to waste that time in another country trying to find your life when you already have it. You're right there at the finish line. You could always be with your man, just work at home, be a digital nomad now, and go travel, right? You can even work that out with your man. Hey, you're with him for a while, he doesn't want to travel, you can get him to travel later. Try that. She wants to give it all up and go travel. Man, I don't know what's going on, man. This is wild. This is wild. This is one of those situations like you have it figured out. Don't go out and listen to someone that doesn't understand or get what you're explaining. I get what you're saying, and what I see is that's your man right there. Don't give it up. But anyway, she's going to, and it's sad, man. But thank y'all for watching. And guys are still trying to avoid women like this, right? Confused, doesn't know where to turn next. And guys don't want that because we realize there's more to life than dealing with that.